I'm here to ask you about like what it was like growing up as a 10-year-old boy. What were your dreams? Was acting always something that you wanted to do? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I think I always, well, not necessarily always, but from quite a young age I knew I wanted to act. So I was probably around 12, 13 when I realised I could, properly go for it. From quite a creative family, so I think I was encouraged often to go for the thing that I enjoyed doing over the security aspect of that, job security. But I think that, yeah, I kind of always knew I wanted to do something creative. Acting was always a big passion of mine from a very young age. I think most actors will probably agree that as you kind of get older, you discover different things that you love about acting. I think it always starts off with just being able to entertain people or make your friends laugh, or quoting films, and then as you go on you find more and more things that you love about it, and the kind of passion grows. What
about you?
Yeah, I think I've always been a massive fan of movies and actors, and there's so much of things that I've watched that I feel like when you're younger and you watch it, it kind of shapes you, I guess. So I did a little bit of it when I was younger. I think with this, when I heard about the project, it just sounded so exciting, and obviously the prospect of getting to work with Chris was incredibly exciting. And now I just feel very lucky to have kind of been involved and get to be a part of something so amazing. I think getting to watch it now, I feel very proud of it. And
now, what is more nerve-wracking? Is it being on stage in front of like 10,000s of girls, or just being directed by Christopher Nolan? It's different, I know.
I'd say, yeah, it's different. I'd say both are nerve-wracking and and not at the same time. It's so being a fan of Chris's movies and being on set with him, it's hard not to be in awe of him, just in the way that he works, and you feel lucky to kind of get to watch someone like that work, and someone who's so passionate about what they're doing. I feel like it's always a privilege to be around people like that. But yeah, I think Chris knows what he wants, and he's obviously such an amazing director. I think you definitely feel like you don't want to let him down. I think that is definitely a big part of kind of the nerves part of that.
Now this is quite a difficult question. These soldiers, like, for them it's very easy to sacrifice their lives. They know exactly what they're doing. So what's like the one thing that you would sacrifice your life for? I know. Wow. Told you.
I'm not sure it is necessarily easy for the soldiers to sacrifice their lives. I think particularly at the time that we're talking about, I think it was actually quite a hard thing for them to do, and I think it was often an unwitting thing for them to do. I don't think many people knew what they were letting themselves in for, didn't know they were sacrificing their lives maybe. There was a lot of positive press about joining up to the army. So yeah, I'm not sure it was necessarily an easy thing to do for them. In terms of what I would sacrifice my life for?
I think a lot of, for what these soldiers kind of think that they're doing, I think a lot of it starts at home, and I think most people would say the first thing that would come to mind would be their family. And I think for each of these young soldiers who didn't know what they were getting themselves in for, I think a lot of it starts with wanting to protect your family, which I'd say is what most people now would say they would, I guess, give their lives for.
You didn't answer my question. You guys are really good.
I did.
Yeah, I think loved ones. I think that is the answer to the question.
Yeah.
I skipped around it.
So you're about to become famous. This is your first big movie. What is like the first thing that you will do when you become famous? And what's like the first thing you would do if you could get your anonymity back for one day?
The first thing I'm going to do when I become famous?
Buy a big house in Beverly Hills.
No.
This question's amazing.
Good.
I don't know. Probably do some laundry, or
laundry.
Go and buy some shopping. I don't think I'd do anything too extravagant, to be honest. Yeah, fame has never been something that has caught my attention that much or interested me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know really. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really think about it too much.
You do some shopping as well.
I just kind of, you just live,
Just live.
I mean, I don't know really. I don't think, yeah, right?
Well, they're giving me the rap,
dance
so
around
you
it. Are
get
they?
away with it.
No, come on.
He's like,
Thank you.
thank you so
Nice
much,
one.
guys.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.